Kale. Today I want to talk about coming out as a relationship anarchist or a non-monogamist. I know that I'm in a very privileged position to be out so openly. I don't think I could be much more out than on here making videos. I've been able to come out about being queer and a relationship anarchist without paying any penalties. I didn't lose my job or my family or my friends. I recognize the privilege that I have. For some people, coming out has very serious consequences. I'm going to go over some of the reasons why a person might want to come out or not, and some of the strategies for coming out. So why are some of the reasons a person would want to come out? Being able to be out about who and how you love is a pretty big deal. It allows you to live authentically. If you're out, you can have conversations about your relationships and people you love, which matters in our social society. It also influences the people around you who you want to have close relationships with. Being out means you don't have to hide the people you love, and they don't have to feel like a secret. Another big reason is visibility. If you're in a privileged position and free to come out, you make non-monogamy more visible. By being out, you set an example of how it can be done ethically and consensually, and you make the idea of non-monogamy less scary. This helps people in less privileged positions by making it harder to marginalize someone based on their relationship style. What are some of the reasons it might not be a good idea to come out? Dr. Elisabeth Sheff suggests asking, is it relevant, necessary, and safe to come out to this person or in this situation? There are situations in which it's not safe to come out. If you're in danger of losing your job, your family, or your social network. You might want to think carefully before coming out at work or to certain people in your life who've shown to be less than open-minded. If you're a parent, you have to also consider that teachers, healthcare workers, or social services might consider your relationship style to be dangerous to a child. Since caseworkers have the power to remove a child from home, discussing relationship styles should be done with discretion. Sometimes it's best to answer questions directly and don't offer any extra information. So you've decided you do want to come out. Now how do you go about doing that? Coming out isn't something that happens in one big step. Unless you make a YouTube video about it, it's usually done over time. It's a process. Once you figure out that you want to come out, then you decide who to come out to. If it's safe, relevant, and necessary, then you can move ahead. One way to figure out if it's safe is to ask questions and see how they react. Do they support queer politics? Have they heard of ethical non-monogamy? If they're open to so-called alternative lifestyles, they might be more receptive to you coming out. Choose your timing carefully. Doing it when you're drunk or in the middle of a family reunion might not be the best idea. Be open, honest, and direct, and try to do it in person, or write it in a letter if that feels safer. If you're not ashamed, it won't come across as shameful. You don't have to apologize or feel awkward. If you're coming out to kids, you don't have to offer more information than they ask for, and make sure you're age appropriate. Coming out can be scary, but so can living in secret. Be brave, you're not alone. If you want to talk to other relationship anarchists, you can join our Facebook group, which I'll post down below along with other resources for coming out. Thanks for watching. Bye!